How you doing, Mr. DJ? Back jumping into my fancy playlist. Let me center this camera. There we go. Well, I guess that's centered enough. Hair a little bit messed up again from wearing my hoodie. It's been an extremely cold week down here in Alabama. This is the winter of 2018. This video cut on the 5th of January 2018. And boy, it's been cold all week here in T-Town. Tuscaloosa, Alabama, with highs in the 30s. I think it got up into the low 40s. That was a heat wave just the other day. Lows in the teens. And whoo, my goodness, had to wear that hoodie because of that wind chill. That's why my hair is kind of messed up. But anyway, let's resume the countdown my fantasy playlist from 2 years ago, January 10th, 2016. Elfie, I think it's E-L-V-Y. Elfie, Elfie, like Elvira. I'll just pronounce it as Elfi. Elfi just sounds better. Well, Elfi is a collaboration. The song is at number 34, down from 27, Return of the Moon. Just a nice pop, sort of a pop confection, fit into the alternative mode. And you got yourself cooked up a good rock and roll pop record. L5, Return of the Moon. Two guys in this group, indie rock group. It was more of a project really than a real group. Matt Berninger of the Nationals, and I'll go into that in just a minute, and Brent Knopf. I believe that's how you pronounce his last name, like Mark Knopfler of Dire Straits. Brent Knopf. He was in the band Ramona Falls and Mina, I believe that's how you pronounce it. Some of these tongue twisters. Well, Matt Berninger, I didn't know this about Matt Berninger. Man, they had this song out. The Nationals, his other band, The Nationals, they had this song out back in the summer of 2017. The System Only Dreams of Total Darkness. A fantastic. It's kind of a memorable record. The melody just sticks in your head, just wedges in your head. You can't let go of it. That particular record. And I didn't know the Nationals, they've been around for a long time. They formed back in 1999, released their first album in 2001, debut album. But that's another story right there. Two other guys are in this act when they play live, I think, as a four-piece band that includes Matt Sheehy, S-H-E-E-H-Y. I'm spelling these names in case I'm mispronouncing them, bass player. And there's Andy Stack, who plays drums, and they're also in other bands. And this is obviously a project. Knopf and Berninger, I believe that's how you pronounce his last name, they met in Portland back in 2003. Matt Berninger was they shared the same bill together, playing in the same concert venue in Portland. Knopf was in the band Mino, I think it's Mano Mina, something like that. And of course, Berninger was in his band National. And they took a liking to each other. They said, well, let's get together here and there. Let's do some jamming. Share some music. Blah blah blah. We're both into music, and hey, let's do it. And they came up with this project, and it was Return of the Moon. The band L5 is a project. The way Berninger conceived of this album, Return of the Moon, a cross between Grease and something called, I never heard of this, called We Jamicano. And I got a little bit curious about We Jamicano. We Jamicano was a documentary about a punk band called the Minutemen back in the 80s. And he was Berninger his aspiration was to create a punk rock musical based on the band members of Minutemen, with, of course, some elements of Grease added in there. So that's kind of a nice collaboration between Grease and this documentary, We Jamicano. But anyway, got this song. I guess it's forgotten now, 2 years later. Nice record, though. Really nice. I mean, it's just nice keyboards, beat. L5, I believe. Or it might be LV, Return of the Moon on my fantasy playlist at number 34.